Whenever you're ready.
Who in here knows the real word behind basketball, other than some of us enjoy watching it on television? I am here to inform you all about basketball and its importance. You should all listen to me today because basketball is one of our top viewed and played sports in America and across the world. I've enjoyed playing the sport myself and mastered the skill as well, averaging 16 points my senior year in high school, and I still enjoy playing it now as a hobby. I will touch the history of the sport, the facts and terms, and how it changed over time. So how did it all begin? According to articlebase.com, James Naismith, a Canadian physician, invented this sport in December of 1891. He was an instructor at the Young Men's Christian Association Training School in Springfield, Massachusetts. Teams had 9 players. By 1897 and 1897, 5 players were standard. The game spread nationwide by both women and men. Numbers of colleges adopted the game, and in 1934, the first college games were played in New York City, Madison Square Garden. In 1940, because basketball became a major sport in college and led the growth in the interest in making it a professional basketball league. The first pro league was the National Basketball League, founded in 1898 to promote a less rough game, which only lasted 5 years. In 1949, the 2 professional leagues, the Basketball Association League and the Basketball Association of America, merged to develop what we now call the NBA, which is the National Basketball Association. The next is very important, facts and terms. According to Buzzer.com, the objective of the game is to shoot the basket into the opponent's hoop. Shoot the basketball into the opponent's hoop. There are 5 key roles on the court: the point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center. The point guard is usually the ball handler. The shooting guard, small forward, and power forward are shooters. The center is responsible for rebounds and also close shooting closer to the basket. Terms are used to let the players know what is right and wrong, and so that the referee can determine what is called a violation or what is unacceptable playing. An assist is any successful passing to a player after he makes a shot. Backcourt violation is once the ball is past one half of the court, anytime it goes back, it's a backcourt violation. The baseline is a boundary where if the basketball is outside of the boundary, it's a turnover. Double dribbling is when you double dribble the ball and you stop for any reason and pick up your dribble again. Traveling is also when you stop your dribble, and when you're taking to make a layup, you take more than 2 steps, or you're moving your pivot foot in the wrong way. Your pivot foot is the only thing you can move after you stop your dribbling to see clearly of who else on your team is open. Shot clock. You have 24 seconds to make a shot. A foul is any overly aggressive playing that the ref feels that is unacceptable, which leads into free throws, which is 1 point each. You can make up to 2 to 3 points depending on where you fouled on the court. All of these terms and rules are used, and if one is violated, you can cause your team a ball possession, which is a turnover. Lastly, how the game changed over time. According to Livestrong.com, modern day hoops are metal hoops with small loops for the net attached to the backboard, lifted by a 9-foot pole. In history, they were peach baskets with no base backboard connected to the wall. Dunking. In history, metal hoops caused problems because the force of the player dunking shattered the glass backboard. So now there are breakaway rims where the goal can handle forceful pressure from the player, not allowing the backboard to shatter. Uniforms in the history. The first uniform was used in the 1920s, which consisted of padded shorts and wool jersey. Now that we see our players have more style when they're on the court, we have longer lived pants, shorts, more supportive shoes, just to give you a better, relaxed, comfortable feeling and look. As of now, basketball is grabbing more interest in people and is making a big impact in our entertainment lives. So to wrap things up, I've touched the history of the sports, facts and terms, and how it changed over time to give you a better understanding how this sport has changed tremendously through the generation and is still one of America's top sports. Now when you're watching the game on television, you should understand more of the sport.